Yo, Pumpcrush Fitness here, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm reviewing Black Magic Supplies. This is their BZRK VOODOO, guys. Definitely late on reviewing this one. This is a Halloween 2022 pre-workout. But, I figured I could still review it because it is still for sale on certain websites. So, it's still worth reviewing. I'm going to change up the reviews a little bit, guys, just to let you know. I'm going to do a little bit more along the lines of a little bit more interactive review, a little bit more like what Way at the Dead Gone review bros do, where they go through the experience a little bit. So shout out to those guys, too. Check them out. Awesome reviewers. Like my favorite. So check them out, guys. So yeah, we're going to start off by doing the flavor here, a live reaction test. So I'm going to taste the flavor, and I'm going to let you guys know how I think it is. And then I'm going to go over the label here. And then, yeah, I'll come back from the gym after taking it, after I worked out, and then I'll tell you guys my experience taking it. So, right off the bat, the flavor they give us is this Grim Aether. I'll show you guys. And then you guys can see this is a really cool design. Like, that's really cool, actually. Way cooler than the normal BZRK. So the Grim Aether, I got right here. Let's shake it up and look at that mixability. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. There's not too much sediment on the bottom. So, I think this is a grape flavor, I believe, guys. So let's try it out and let you know how I think. It tastes like cough syrup. It's not terrible though. Like it's like I give it like a 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's like a 7 out of 10, guys. So let's talk about the label on here. The first ingredient, they're giving first off, we're getting 1 scoop, 25 servings with this pre-workout. So they're not giving us no BS of 1 scoop, 2 scoop. So 1 scoop, 25 servings, 19.1 grams per serving. First ingredient we got is vitamin B1, vitamin B2, and vitamin B3. So all these B vitamins are going to help with your energy protection, your mitochondria, and just really just your cellular level energy. So it's awesome to have B vitamins in a pre-workout just because you're going to get an energy boost if you're deficient, and a lot of people just see a nice energy boost from it. So then they give us citrulline malate at 10 grams. So here's the thing, guys. You think that's 2-to-1 ratio? I don't think it's 2-to-1 ratio because they don't specify, and I don't get great pumps from this. I'm just going to say right off now. So I think that's a 1-to-1, 5 grams citrulline, 5 grams malic acid. So they're kind of scamming us on that, but you're still getting 5 grams citrulline, so that's going to give you some pumps, some nitric oxide production, some vasodilation. Then they're going to give us 1.5 grams of L-tyrosine. L-tyrosine is going to be your dopamine, norepinephrine precursor. It's going to be your focus ingredient, the one that's going to get you dialed in, locked in. Awesome ingredient. I love L-tyrosine. 1.5 grams is a great dose. You want to see above a gram or a gram, and that's a higher than that dose, so that's obviously awesome. This is above efficacious, I would say. Then they give us 750 milligrams of Nitro Rocket arugula extract. Nitro Rocket is going to help with vasodilation, vascularity, and just increase your nitric oxide in your system. It's an awesome ingredient to have in there. I've seen it. It's in my Self-Flow or my NutriFit bloodless pump caps that have Self-Flow also. So awesome ingredient. Love to have that one. Then they moving on. We're giving 750 milligrams of DMAE by tartrate. So DMAE is going to be an acetylcholine precursor. DMAE is kind of a more unique one, not as commonly used. I think it works really well for the focus, and I like it a lot. It's been used in the past as a pharmaceutical for focus, for choline and stuff like that. So awesome ingredient to have, and that's fully efficacious. Then they give us 500 milligrams of catuaba bark extract. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It might be catuaba, something like that, guys. Yielding 30% polyphenols. So basically, this is going to be a MAO inhibitor, I believe triple. So it's going to inhibit serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine. So this is going to raise all levels of neurotransmitters in your system. And this is also going to give you a bronchodilation effect, so you're going to get easier airflow in and out of your body. So it's an awesome stimulant, guys. Not super strong or anything like that. More on the daily scheme of stuff. And 500 milligrams, that's a good dose of it. And it's going to pair well with some of our further ingredients down this list. Like right now, we have the next ingredient is phenethylamine HCl, so PEA. This is also known as our body's natural, like sort of energy source, natural amphetamine. It's a literal molecule that your body already produces. So supplementing with this is going to increase all of the neurotransmitters that are to do with mood and focus and drive in your body. So it's going to increase your dopamine, your norepinephrine. Supplementing this, normally phenethylamine is metabolized very quickly within 10 minutes by your body. But when you're taking catuaba bark, that's going to extend the effects of it and let you have a longer lasting stimulatory effect from that phenethylamine. So awesome ingredient. And because we know we have 400 milligrams caffeine, I'm going to say there's probably around 3 to 500 of the phenethylamine HCl. So solid dose of that, guys. You want to see anywhere from like, I mean, 500 is a solid dose. You want to see anywhere above 250, I would say, to get a good effect from phenethylamine. And I mean, it's a proprietary blend, so I can't tell you how much. I don't know how much, guys, but that's my guess. Moving on, they give us caffeine anhydrous. The total amount of caffeine they say is 400 milligrams. This thing yields. So then the caffeine is obviously going to be your main central nervous system stimulant. It's going to keep you energized throughout your workout and keep the drive and the motivation throughout your workout. So 400 milligrams is a good dose of caffeine. That's not a daily dose. You want to take this maybe as a high stim pre-workout every once in a while, once a week, twice a week. It's not illicit high stim, but this is definitely a higher stimulant amount. Then they give us inositol hexaniconate. So this is a flush-free version of niacin. I don't exactly know what the benefit of having that is in here, other than the vasodilation, so maybe some more blood flow. So having that in there. It might also pair with some of like the phenethylamine and make it more effective to get through your blood-brain barrier. I do not exactly know. That is my thoughts. I don't know though. Then they give us the dicaffeine malate. So dicaffeine malate is going to be a longer yielding caffeine. It's going to give you energy, prevent a crash for a long time throughout your day. So you want to have some dicaffeine malate so you don't take a bunch of caffeine and then just instantly crash once it wears off. It's going to yield slowly, taper down, so you don't have that solid crash. Then they give us Synactive. Synactive is an awesome ingredient, guys. So this ingredient is basically going to fight oxidative stress. It's going to help your muscle recovery, just help your endurance throughout the workout. And honestly, just an awesome ingredient having Synactive in here. And just make you feel good too because of the health benefits it does for your body. So 50 milligrams of that is efficacious. I don't know if they included that full dose. I'm hoping they did, but yeah. Then they give us caffeine citrate. Caffeine citrate is going to be a fast-acting caffeine. Within 10 minutes, you're going to feel that caffeine. It's a 50% yield normally. It looks like it's further down the prop run, so there's probably not a bunch of it. A little bit of fast-hitting caffeine. So you got a long-lasting, a fast-hitting, and then your intermittent normal caffeine. Then they have teacrine. So teacrine is going to be an analog of caffeine. It's going to be similar. This ingredient is going to affect some people differently. It's going to give some people kind of a sleepiness, which is what you don't want. But most people, this is an awesome ingredient. This is going to be a stimulant effect without raising blood pressure and everything else. For me, I love teacrine. Most people are perfectly fine with teacrine, guys. So don't be concerned about that. You should be okay. But if you do happen to take a pre-workout and you're getting like a paradoxical, really tired, weird feeling, that's going to be your teacrine if it's in there. For some reason, some people have a super weird mechanism where it just does the opposite for them. But awesome ingredient, guys. I love teacrine. Lastly, they have huperzine A. So huperzine A is going to be an acetylcholine inhibitor. It's going to pair with that DMAE barbiturate to raise levels of choline in your system, better mind-muscle connection, and just a better energy, better focus. So, and choline, people don't give it enough, like it gives you energy, guys. You're going to get more energy having a higher amount of choline in your body too. So awesome product, guys. The label is awesome on here, guys. Super excited. I've tried it once, but yeah, let's go to the gym and I will let you guys know how it is once I'm back. All right, I just got back from the gym, guys. So let's talk about BZRK. This thing is awesome, guys. So I'd say like you take it. I started feeling it honestly in that we're talking about the ingredients, guys. You start getting a nice like floaty feeling through your head. That PEA hits you within 10 minutes. Smooth mood elevation, really strong mood elevation actually. Like you might just start feeling really good and really happy. From that PEA about 10 to 15 minutes in, that's going to hit you. And if you eat some food with that, you can extend that effect a little bit because PEA is normally metabolized super fast. So I ate my breakfast, I took the pre-workout, and then it extends the effects of the PEA a little bit, so it metabolizes a little slower because of the food and everything in your system. And after I'd say about 30 minutes in, this thing peaks like really fast actually, guys. You get a very strong cardiac stimulation. You kind of sit there, you almost feel like you're doing cardio, you're out of breath a little bit. Physical energy, very much so physical. Like I was hitting leg press in between sets. I was having to, you know, arms over your head to get some more air through your body to let your heart rate come down a little bit. So this definitely gets your heart rate up. Nothing in the like panic attack, nothing in the fight or flight zone. So nothing like super bad you guys need to worry about. But like I said, the strong point with this is going to be the mood elevation at about that 15-minute mark. Smooth mood elevation comes on, and then it just stays throughout your workout for another like 2 hours. The actual cardiac stimulation, that physical energy tapers off, I'd say, about after 30 minutes, or so about after an hour of it hitting in. So you get about 30 minutes of good cardiac physical stimulation, and then it tapers down into a really strong focus with MuscleSport. The focus is very good with this product. I'm going to rate the energy, though, on here before we get into the nootropics and stuff. The energy on here, I've taken it a couple times. Zero crash at all, guys. I took it yesterday. Literally had energy from 9 a.m. all the way till 11 p.m. So, zero crash at all. And then I slept fine. Didn't give me any issues. So, there, you don't need to worry about that at all. The energy on here is above a daily driver, a step above a daily driver, but not into the high stim area. So, I give it a 9 out of 10, guys. Honestly, the physical energy with this is, like, awesome, and this is my favorite BZRK. I've tried like 3 of them, and this is by far my favorite one, the newest VOODOO. So 9 out of 10 on that energy. The actual nootropic factor on here is straight up going to be, I'm going to rate it like also a 9 out of 10, guys. This thing's pretty good. Like, I cannot complain with this. You're going to get the motivation, the focus. It's all there with this, and that phenethylamine really is nice to have with the KLOUT. So, awesome pre-workout, guys. I really like this one. This is going to be for maybe an intermediate pre-workout user looking for a step above your daily driver with, like 300 milligrams caffeine, maybe some light stimulants. This is going to be a step above that to give more of a nootropic, high stim experience. And another thing to tell you guys about is I really enjoyed the endurance with this. This thing really boosted my endurance. I was hitting heavier reps, longer, more endurance, like just my endurance was through the roof, guys. I was doing more reps and heavier. So, yeah, I will tell you guys though, my stim tolerance is a little bit lower than it normally is. So you guys are getting a little bit of a better descriptor this time around, and I'm trying to keep it a little bit lower so I'm better at reviewing these higher stimulants. So, but yeah, guys, I love this pre-workout, honestly. And then the pumps are bad. They're terrible. That's the only downside with this product. I got 0 pumps. The vasoconstriction with this outweighs the actual pumps. So I'd say there's only like 5 grams of citrulline and maybe a little bit of that nitro rocket in here. I don't think there's 10 grams like they claim, or 8 grams with the 2-to-1. I think it's just 1-to-1 citrulline. So the pumps are not amazing. I'm gonna give the pumps a 5 out of 10. But the energy and the focus are great on here. You get some pumps with this. It's just so vasoconstrictive because of the KLOUT bark and the phenethylamine that it kind of takes your pumps down. So don't expect this to be super crazy pumps, but you do still have some in here that it's good for a high stim. You're not going to get a crazy pump with a high stim pre-workout. So awesome product, guys. I will link it down below where you guys can pick it up. I may have some discounts for this one. I still like to review them. I'm unbiased, guys, so it doesn't matter if I have a discount or not. I'll still review it. But yeah, I'll link it down below where you guys can pick it up, and if I have some discounts, so check that out. And if you guys use my codes or anything like that, it really does help me out and supports me. So thank you, guys. I just want to say sincerely thank you for supporting me, liking the video, using my codes. Thank you, guys, who have been here since day one. So you guys are awesome, and thank you for everyone that's joining in as we grow this channel. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, though. This has been BZRK VOODOO, guys. Awesome pre-workout.